This one's going to be introducing 6 new hex-based games, and I'll just go through each of these really quickly here. The first one is called The Many Dungeons. This one is a cooperative dungeon crawling experience where players are going to be trying to level up their heroes to their maximum level, and then they're going to be standing up against different dungeon lords and solving different puzzles in an adventure for 1 to 3 players. The next game is called Flippo, and this one is a fast-paced numbers game where players are going to be flipping tiles and then placing them with the goal to sum up to 10 before the other players. This game incorporates a bit of luck, memory, and pattern recognition. This is a game that you're going to be playing several times in a row because each game only takes 5 to 15 minutes, and it incorporates a bit of memory and pattern recognition as players are trying to get those appropriate tiles together. Molecule is a game where players are going to be placing tiles and trying to create the longest chained molecule of their color. You're going to be doing this by placing, swapping, and turning tiles in order to gain the advantage over your opponent. The game plays over just 6 to 9 rounds, and then the player that has the longest chain molecule at that time wins the game. Ginger Fingers is a party game that features a whole lot of different elements, and there's going to be a bunch of different mini games incorporated in this game. Some of them might feature agility, memory, or even deduction, and players will be winning these mini games to earn their team medals to hopefully win the overall Olympic Rumble. Castle Duel is a 2-player tile-based tactical war game that also uses a bit of bluffing. The players are going to be placing their troops out on the field, attacking each other, and trying to take over their opponent's castle first in order to win the game. Finally, we have a Concise, which is probably a game that I'm saying incorrectly, but this one is a auto-battler style game where players are going to be building up a team that they're going to be drafting from different tiles. Then you're going to be placing them out on the battlefield and watching them fight and utilizing different combos and synergies depending on the different types of characters that you're able to pair together. And then you're going to be playing over a series of rounds, being able to manipulate your teams in various ways between rounds. Maybe not winning every battle, but you do want to try and win the war. And the reason that I went through this one really quickly is because, well, there are a lot of games to cover with this campaign, but also they do feature just 1-minute videos on their campaign that you can go ahead and watch and get a good idea of how each of these play. So if I did pique your interest with a little bit of details I did provide, you can find a link to this campaign in the description below, and of course, click to get notified.